Hi everyone, so this is a video tutorial on how you can access the class content. Okay, so I'm on Canvas here. So on the left side you'll see Home, Modules, Discussions and so forth. Click on Home, then scroll down and you'll see links to important class information. You'll see the syllabus, how to access the course material, important information about lecture periods, and class content. So let's click on the class content. Okay, so it takes us to the class schedule and it has all the days laid out. So it has day 1, day 2, day 3. So our first 2 days will be lecture periods, and the third day our quiz and assignment will be due. So let's click on day 1. Okay, so it brings us to the module 1, and up on top it has the objectives of the module. You can look at those. And below that it has the lecture notes. So if you click on this, it will take you to a Google Doc of the lecture notes, so you can look at those. I'll let you look at those. Okay, let's go back. There's other lecture notes there too. Then below that you'll see a practice quiz. So if you click on that, it takes us to a practice quiz, and your actual quiz will look similar to the practice quiz, so you should make sure you look over the practice quiz. Okay, so the practice quiz has 4 questions, it looks like. So at the top I have video tutorials of me going over each question. So for example, if I click on problem 1 up here, it will take me to a YouTube video of me going over the question. Okay, so before going over, okay, so you can look at that. Okay, let's go back over here. Below that we have practice submitting a quiz. So if you want to practice submitting your quiz before you take the actual quiz, you can follow the directions here and I'll walk you through how you can practice submitting a quiz. So pretty much you'll be taking pictures of your answers. Okay, let's go back here. Alright. Okay, so below that you'll see how to participate during a lecture period. You can look at that. And it also explains how you can share your work so only I can view it. So you can look at that also. Okay, so then on day 1 you'll come here. The first thing you'll do is you'll sign in. So you'll click on attendance. Okay, so to sign in you're going to click on start assignment, then scroll down and type your name here. So I'll put Professor McLaughlin. You'll type your name here, scroll down and submit assignment. Okay, so now we're signed in. So let's go back. Okay. Alright, let's go back to over here. Yeah. So once you're signed in, then we're going to click on Lecture 1, Question 1. Then at the top, I just give you some information about the lecture and the upcoming quiz. So if you scroll down, then I tell you to start watching this video, so you can click on it and start watching the video. Okay, after you watch the video, then if you go down here, I have question 1 for you to work on. So what you'll do is you'll work on this question and you'll write your answers on a piece of paper, and then you'll take a picture of your answers, and then if you post a correct answer to the question within 24 hours, you'll get 2 points extra credit added to your first quiz score, and you can attempt a question as many times as you want. So when you've written your question on a piece of paper and taken a picture, you can go up here to the top then and click on reply, and then I'd say insert, and then image. Then you can upload your image from your camera, and then I'll be able to see it. So you can watch the video tutorial on how you can participate in the lectures. So you'll post your solution here. I'll see it then, and if it's correct, I'll tell you it's correct. And if it's incorrect, I'll give you a hint and I'll tell you to try it again. So you have 24 hours to post the correct answer to get the X credit points. Okay, so once you've finished with lecture 1 question, you'll go on to lecture 2. So let's go back over here. So clicking on lecture 2, it has the second question. So you go down here, watch the videos, and then answer the question, and then post your answer like the other one. And here, if you post the correct answer, you'll get 2 points extra credit added to your quiz score. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, so that would be day 1, our first lecture period. And then we'll have our second lecture period on day 2 of class. So suppose on day 1 you try and click on attendance for lecture 2. You see, it won't let you do it. So you'll have to wait until day 2 in order to click on these for them to work. Okay, and on the third day then, we'll have our quiz and assignment are due. So before you take your quiz, you have to submit an agreement stating that you will not cheat on the quiz. So if you click on it here, just you have to sign a contract saying you won't cheat. You can look at that. There's a video tutorial here. Okay, so you have to make sure you submit this this agreement before you take the quiz. So once you submitted the agreement, then you can click on the quiz, and then go down here and click on Q1. It'll take you to the quiz. Okay, and then also your assignment, you just click on here, and you can click on the assignment 1 directions, and then here's directions on how to complete the assignment, and then on the top I have a video tutorial of me going over the assignment. Okay, let's close this. Alright, let's go back. Okay, so during the lecture periods, I will be also available on Zoom at certain times during the lecture period to answer your questions. So if you go back to home here, scroll down. That has important information about lecture periods. So if you click on that, it will tell you when I'll be available during your lecture period. It'll be different depending on which class it is. Okay, and I will also be holding office hours. So if you look in the syllabus, it will tell you the times of the office hours. So if you scroll down here, my office hours will be available on Zoom, or you can come to my actual office in UHC Hall 234. So you can either come to my office or just come to my Zoom office. I'll be available. Okay, so that's how you access the content for the course. Okay, so I'll see you guys in class.